My name is Alfredo Rodriguez, and I did my service learning project with Focus Points Family Resource Center. Focus Points is a nonprofit organization that works primarily with young, Spanish-speaking immigrant families in Northwest Denver. Focus Points programs include adult education, early childhood education, and family support services. As a part of my service learning, I worked primarily with the early childhood education programs, specifically the Parents as Teachers program and the home instruction for parents of preschool youngsters. The Parents as Teacher program works to empower parents to see themselves as the first and most important teachers of their children ages 0 to 3. They conduct age-appropriate activities contributing to the children's intellectual development based on resources already available to the parent. And they also help parents monitor their children's development. The Home Instruction for Parents of Preschool Youngsters program is a 30-week program of home instruction for children ages 3 to 5. They work to increase school preparedness, basic literacy, and parent involvement through role-playing educational activities with parents that they can then do with their children. They also work to identify shapes, colors, letters, and develop spatial concepts while reading together. The social issue that my service project dealt with is a lack of school preparedness in children of immigrant families. In my research, I found that only 14% of Latino fourth graders nationwide are reading at proficient levels, and 57% are below even basic levels. Often, this means that they are unable to read in English or their native language of Spanish. As I picked up the newspaper this morning, I came across an article describing the closing of Denver Public Schools' Montbello High School due to poor academic performance. Montbello High School, which is comprised of 56% Latino students, has had a 30-year history of poor performance. This article later states that for every 100 students that enters Montbello High School as a freshman, only 6 graduate and head to college. As Focus Points works with parents to prepare their children for school, they are also working to prevent issues like this one. I offered my professional skills to Focus Points by designing an informational brochure which will inform parents of the early childhood education programs that are available to them through Focus Points. The inside panels gives a brief description of what Focus Points does, as well as an overview of the Parents as Teachers program and the Hippie program. My favorite project that I worked on was preparing a parents' newsletter that will be distributed every month to the program participants. This newsletter highlights some of the news going on throughout the Focus Points organization, as well as gives some useful parenting tips in areas such as potty training, fun activities that children and parents can do together, and free community events. As Focus Points offers literary-based programs, I concluded the brochure with a story that parents and children could read together. Through this service project, I gained a better understanding and respect for civility. I also realized that as a communication professional, we have the capacity to use our knowledge and skills to make someone's life happier and more fulfilling.